Alright everyone, I'm making this video to show you how to create a Quizizz for the Islam project. So after you and your group complete your Google Slides presentation on Islam, you're going to go to quizizz.com. And remember, you're not going to join my quiz, you're going to quizizz.com. And then you're going to go over here to the top right and click sign up. And always sign up with Google, so click continue with Google. And then it's going to ask you to choose an account. I'm not going to choose my teacher account, I'm going to choose my private account, just because I pay for the features on my teacher account. You guys are not creating a paid account, only a free account. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And it'll take you over here to the top right. Notice I'm signed in. You have to be signed in to create a quiz. You're going to come over here and click the little plus sign, click create a quiz. And then it's going to ask you, what would you like to create? A quiz or a lesson? You are going to click lesson, because we're going to be importing Google Slides into Quizizz. So I'm going to come, notice what it says basic account. That's what we want. We don't want to pay for anything. So now it's opening up the lesson that you're going to create. And the first thing you're going to do is create a title slide. So you're just going to click add new slide. And you could do just a title, or you could do a text slide if you wanted a larger text box. What I'm going to do is text and media. And you can select any of these, but for a basic title slide, I'm just going to select this one. And notice here it says you can change the theme. So right now, I just have the basic white background with purple lettering, but you can select any theme that you want. And you can click apply to this slide or apply to all. You're not really going to be creating many slides on here. You're going to be creating questions. So you can click either one. It doesn't really matter. Then we have two text boxes and an image here. You can edit all of these. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm just going to title it Islam Project. And you can resize or drag their text boxes wherever you want them. Once you have them where you want them, click lock, and then it won't move unless you unlock it and move it. And you should put everybody's names on here. Oops. I'm just making up random names. Okay, so now I know whose project it was. And then you can come over here and click replace image, and you can use Google to search for an image for your project. So let's see, my project is on Islam, so we'll just type in Islam and see what comes up. And by the time you're ready to do this, you will know what all of these images are. I'll select this one and click insert. You can crop the image if you need to, or you can resize the image. Maybe you don't want it to take up the whole page. You can put it where you want it, and then once you have the image where you would like it, click lock again. Now I'm going to import my slides from Google Drive. And you're going to choose your Google account, and it's going to ask you for permission to access your drive. And I'm just going to click continue. And then it'll bring up your drive. So you're going to find the slides that you and your team created, and I'll just use an agenda to make it easy. Pretend that those are my Islam slides. And you can see it says 0 of 0 slides selected. And then you can see the ones that are checked in the green box. Those are the slides that you want to, that I'm going to load. You can select or click none, but I want to upload all of my slides. So it's converting them right now for Quizizz. And then I'm going to click import. And you don't need to edit your slides, so just click uneditable slides. Plus that might be a paid feature, and I don't want to have to go back and change that. So now it's importing my slides. So I have a title slide, I changed the theme, I've imported all of my slides. Now I'm going to add questions. And you can add questions wherever you want to. You can have all of your Islam slides in the beginning and add questions in the end, or you can have questions in between, wherever you want to put the slides. So notice I just clicked add new slide. And with a free account, you're a little bit limited. You can only do multiple choice, fill in the blank, draw, open-ended, or poll. Most of your questions are probably going to be multiple choice. And I'll just type a question here. Let's see. Remember, yours is on Islam, but I'll just use feudalism as an example. Who was at the bottom of the feudal pyramid? And I would type my answer choices here. King, knight, lady, or serf. And of course the correct answer is serf. So then you put a check mark there. Now you can create questions that have multiple correct answers. You would just select that right here, and then you would put a check mark in all of the correct boxes. You can also change the point value of your questions, or you can change the timer for each question as well. And then the last thing that you can do is add an image for your question. So I'm going to go ahead and search for an image, and I'm going to, because the correct answer was surf, I'm going to try and trick people, and I'm going to find an image of the king, because the king was one of my answer options. So now you can see my question says who was at the bottom of the feudal pyramid, and I'm trying to get people to click the wrong answer. So you don't have to do that. You can put in an actual image of the correct answer if you want to. Then let's say I want to add another question here. I'm going to go back to add question, and I can do a fill in the blank. Let's see. Who carried a sword in medieval times? And the answer would be knight. So you would type the correct answer, and then when people are answering your question, they have to type it in exactly as you did. And you could put an image of a knight there. Perfect. So let's pretend I have all of my questions added. Oh, by the way, you can reorder your slides by clicking and dragging them if you need to, or if you just need to move one or two slides around, you can right click the slide and send it to the bottom, send it to the top, move it up or move it down. That's also how you duplicate or delete a slide if you need to. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. So I'm going to pretend that I am all done. You can always go to preview to check it out if you want to. I'm going to pretend I'm all done and I'm going to click publish. Now, just because I click publish doesn't mean I can't go back and edit later. I can. So I'm going to click publish. You're going to give your lesson a title. And you're going to select the subject, either social studies or history. Either one is fine. 7th grade. Make sure it's public and visible to everyone, because if you choose private, it's going to ask you to pay for it. Do you want to add an image for your thumbnail? You can do that if you want to. Let's see what other images there were for Islam. Perfect. We'll use this one. And click save. So now my lesson is published. I have a title slide. I added all of my Google slides and I added multiple questions. So how do you turn it in? What you're going to do is click share and share with a teacher. This will allow you to copy the link for free. See, it says link has been copied to your clipboard, and then that's the link that you will paste. And also it says can view. Don't make it can edit, just can view. And then you're going to paste that link into the Google form on Google Classroom, and that's how you turn it in. Now you can always preview your lesson here. You can always go back and edit it here if you wanted to change something. And you're actually going to embed it in your digital portfolio as well by copying this embed link and then pasting that onto your digital portfolio. But I can show you how to do that later. So that's how you upload your slides and create a quiz and add questions. It's actually pretty easy to do. So you're going to be doing this while I am absent. So you can email me with any questions, but this video should be pretty easy for you to follow. All right. Thank you. We'll see you soon.